Hello, this is Unknown Voidcat, and welcome back to another Brotato video. Last video, we were playing as the Mage on Danger Level 5, and unfortunately, despite my decent luck, I was getting, some really good items during, my third run. Last video, I was getting fried rice, which, gives you HP regen for every time you burn enemies, which is great when combined with the wand that is burning, plus the snake, which increases how many enemies get burned when you apply burn. And then I was getting snowball, which increases your elemental damage per elemental item you get that applies elemental. So that was super good. I was getting a lot of really good items. Plus I found this cool kind of strategy I was getting, this new strategy that I was getting when I was playing the Mage, where instead of just getting HP regen and really hard focusing attack speed and elemental damage, what I do is I actually get a lot of armor and HP regen, which helps me survive a lot longer, which helps me get more time to apply burn stacks and let the burn stacks, do their magic. So I was doing really good with a big armor HP regen Mage. Unfortunately, that round did end up losing after I got just destroyed by a boss because my brain kind of turned off for a second. I had a bit of brain fart and I kind of stood still for 5 seconds. So the boss literally jumped on top of me and just annihilated all my health because I didn't dodge in time. So unfortunately that run ended, but hopefully today's video run will do a lot better. Hopefully today will be the day that I finally win the Mage on Danger Level 5. So we're starting out, killing these enemies, hoping that I get a really good item after I beat this wave. Please be something good for elemental. I mean, boiling water wand isn't too bad. Getting an extra wand for the extra elemental damage, plus that boiling water for a +2 elemental damage is a pretty good start. Not too bad. I'm just really hoping if we get a super early snowball, because snowball makes it so every time you buy an item with elemental damage, you get an extra bit of elemental damage. So getting a snowball super early would help you snowball out of control. So I'm really hoping to get one super early, because that'd be amazing. When you start getting charcoals and boiling water and all those items that increase your elemental damage, getting a snowball to increase it by even more would be really good. So I'm hoping I get some. Okay, this is nothing. Good. Another one, already up to 3, and a boiling water. I'm gonna save my money, no reroll. I don't got enough money to buy anything anyway after rerolling. Cut through these enemies with my fire. Still hoping for some good items. I really want snowball. The problem with getting a snowball though is that it is a very rare item, so you're not that likely to get it. But if you do get it, it's amazing. Or if I get a fried rice, because for the extra HP regen every time you burn an enemy, super amazing. Okay, I'll get HP regen. Another wand, already up to 4 wands. 5 wands, we're already up to super high amount, and I'm gonna get a mutation for extra elemental damage, because I don't really care if I lose knockback, it doesn't really matter to me. Wands don't really do much knockback in the first place, so it don't really matter. Plus, why would I want to knock back enemies? Knockbacking enemies, all that does is just, put the problem off for later. If you knock back the enemies, it's not killing them. I'd rather just kill the enemies faster. Because if you knock them back, all it's doing is just helping them clump up in a big ball, which could be really dangerous depending on the enemies. For example, if it's a ranged enemy that shoots stuff, you're gonna have a huge amount of ranged enemies clumped up together shooting dozens of projectiles at you, which would be really dangerous. Or if let's say it's those tentacle enemies that shoot out those things, those little blades at you and spawn blades on you, those can be really dangerous if there's a huge amount of the tentacles just all spawning dozens of blades. That can kill you really quick because they have a lot of range. They're still kind of melee, but that melee spawn blade that they do is still pretty long range. So you would get really easily killed by them if there's a lot of them right next to you. So I feel knockback would actually kind of be to your detriment. I'd rather just invest more in actual damage. Oh, a charging guy. Gotta be careful. I still don't have that much armor or HP regen, so one guy charging into me can be very dangerous, so gotta be careful of that. Oh, dodge that projectile, please. Good. Will I get something good? I'll pick a +2 armor. And a +2 elemental damage, that's good. A bit of HP regen here. Another one. And a snake. That's nice. Oh my, what is this wand run? I'm getting crazy amounts of wands. Lock this. I'll get a weird ghost. I have enough HP regen that I should be able to, like, survive. Especially if I can get a tree super early. Like, let me just find a tree for items. It is a little dangerous because we're getting kind of late in the waves now. Like, wave 6 is late enough that there's a decent amount of charging enemies. So starting with 1 HP can be a little dangerous. But luckily, wave 6 is later, but still early enough that you're not going to be immediately swarmed. So you still have time to regen. Plus, even in the later waves, you should have a lot more HP regen and armor. So even if you do start with 1 HP, you should still be able to survive. It's mostly just dangerous sometimes if you get, like, ghost on, like, wave 2. Because, like, sometimes your damage isn't enough to kill enemies quick. Plus, you have, like, no HP regen. So, if you get a ghost on wave 2, it can be deadly if you end up messing up or dodging. Because while there is no enemy, so you should be able to dodge, you know, sometimes my skill just, like, takes a dip sometimes. And even though there's only, like, 5 enemies on the screen, sometimes I'll still get hit. So, getting it super early can be dangerous. The fuel tank is amazing. +4 elemental damage. Man, I got a full 6 wands. This can be like the wand only runs. I've not gotten a single icicle, nor have I got a flamethrower, fireball, the random, like, all these icicle, taser, all the random things that increase elemental damage. I've not gotten any of them yet. So we got a lot of these, we're starting to get these scythe guys spawning in. They can be a little deadly, so I gotta be careful. The fact that they spawn projectiles on top of you, which can do a pretty strong amount of damage, is pretty deadly, so I better be careful. Oh, scythe guy. 2 of them. Careful. Luckily, I'm decently fast, so I can dodge it pretty well. And I got full health. Five, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. What do we get? Please, a snowball. Well, first we have to go through these. I'm not getting anything good. I'll also get armor. 2 elemental damage. Another wand, and a snake. And, ooh, even more wands. Okay, I have to combine 2 stuff first. Then a wand, then a burning water, which would be good. I mean, boiling water. Okay, 3 more waves before a boss comes, so I better be very careful. This could be a little deadly if I end up running straight into a boss with this much damage. Because I still don't think I have that much damage right now for a boss. Especially depending on the boss, because I also don't have that much speed. So if we get those bosses that, like, instead of running away from you, like to get, like, real up close and personal and, like, melee attack, like, shoot really close range projectiles, like a bunch of them, that would be really bad with the amount of speed I have, because my speed isn't really that high. Like, it's decent, but not high enough for that kind of thing. Also, I might want a little bit more range if that's the case, because with, like, close range enemies, like close range bosses, I mean, because they spawn so much stuff right in front of them, like, getting close to them is like suicide, like, you're dead. So you got to have, like, a lot of range. Which, there, bunch of range upgrade. So yeah, my speed's +6%, which is decent, but it could be better. Boiling water. Slice through these guys with my wands. I'm surprised I've not gotten a single other elemental, like, ranged weapon yet. Like, all I've been getting is wands, which is, like, it's decent. Like, because if I get a lot of wands, at least that means that they're all going to be, like, super high leveled if I keep getting a bunch of them and keep leveling them all up, so it's decent. And it's also not doing that bad. I think it's probably better than tasers, because tasers are cool that they stun and they do, like, and they give you that support buff, too, if you get a bunch of them. Get all the harvesting level up. But the problem is their damage is just so low, which, while technically wands have, like, a base damage is super low, but because they apply, like, a powerful DOT, that kind of makes up for their initial lack of damage. Versus a taser, they don't have nothing like that. They're just low on damage. Like the only buff they have is that, reducing speed of the enemy, but that's not that good. Like the enemies are still going to catch up to you anyway, because they're pretty fast. I think I'll take a little bit more range. This will probably be the last one I get, because I don't want crazy range. That's too much. It could be too much if I get more than that. It'll just be a waste of time. Power-ups. Crit chance, I'll take more elemental damage. And I'll take a fertilizer plus another wand. Let me combine these two first, then do this. Then a mushroom. And, flamethrower. Okay, flamethrower would be good. That's a really good. It's a really good elemental damage, plus it still applies fire just like the wand, so it's not like I'm losing fire buffs. Like a fire applying, even though I switch from wand to flamethrower, so I'm still gonna get bonuses. Like if I get a fried rice later that gives you that HP regen for every burning enemy, it'll still be good if I get a flamethrower. In fact, it'll probably be better because flamethrower hits so many enemies at one time, so you're gonna be applying like a lot of fire. Which is why I really would like a fried rice. Like a fried rice item right now would be super good. Only thing that'd be maybe better is snow. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did I do that? That was such a good run. Why did I throw that? How did I run into an enemy? I stopped paying attention for a second and ran right into an enemy. And I think an enemy spawned right on top of me. That was a bit of a throw right there. Very unfortunate. In fact, I think this is the one thing that's, holding me back from beating the mage. Is that sometimes I just end up running into enemies randomly despite being able to perfectly dodge for like 20 minutes earlier. Sometimes I just forget what I'm doing and end up running right into an enemy. Which, it ain't great. I can say that. It definitely ain't great. Especially because, sometimes it leads to, these runs that are doing really good. Like, I'm getting, pretty lucky. And then they end up ending. Because I end up running right into the enemy that I should be able to pretty easily dodge. Like, that's what happened last video. When I had that super run with, snowball fried rice. That huge run last video. I ended up losing it to a boss because I ran right into the boss. So, actually, I didn't run into the boss. What happened is I stood still. And, the boss just, walked right into me and destroyed me. So, I do need to stop doing that. I do need to stop, sometimes have my brain turned off and, not dodging the enemies properly. I need to, zone in. When the enemies start coming in huge crowds and, there's a lot of them, I need to start zoning in a bit more. Start dodging a bit more. Start not getting owned by enemies because I ran right into them more. Great. Oh, that's a bit of damage. I should have avoided that. Please, something good. Not a little muscle dude. That's not good. I don't really like any of those. I'll take max HP. Wand. Another wand and a mushroom. Good. Already got 4 wands. Once I get that blue wand, we're going to already have 5. Not as good as last run where I already had 6, but still decent. Destroy all these guys. Destroy them with all my wands. Though my damage is kind of low right now because they're all just common rarity level 1 wands. They're not really doing too much currently. But once I start getting even more wands, start leveling them all up, it will start doing a lot of damage, hopefully. Okay, a bit of elemental damage. Ooh, a level 4 wand, too. Lock this. I'll get a mushroom. And there. Get that level 4 wand will be really good to get next turn. Plus, because I have 6 wands right now, what I'll be able to do is I'll combine 2 of my common wands, turn them into blue wand, and then with the empty slot I'll get a purple wand. So I'm gonna be I'm starting to start really leveling up my wands, which is really good because I need that extra damage, extra burn damage, actually just straight hit damage. I need it. I'm not killing these enemies fast enough, which isn't really that much of danger right now because there's not that many enemies currently. So having a bunch of enemies on the screen because I'm not killing them that much fast isn't really that bad because there just isn't that many, so you just dodge them. But it's going to be really problematic in the later waves when there starts being like huge amount of enemies. And so I need to start killing them a little faster. Oh, I should have saved the frog. That was actually good. All that like cost was like minus 3% dodge, which I don't really have any. I should have saved the frog. That plus 10 harvesting could have been good. Whoops. Should have got it, but I didn't. Unfortunate. But we'll probably find another one later. Or that, or maybe find like a tractor or something, which could also be good. Get that plus 40 harvesting from a tractor. Nice. Level up. Level 7. Be careful, I'm getting cut off a little. Be careful, be careful. Oh, be careful. They're about charged right into me there. And a wave complete. None of these items are good right now. Let me do a reroll. I'll take a plus 2 elemental damage. Oh, there, literally as I said, immediately I got a little frog. Shackles, get a lot of range HP regen, but you get your speed capped to 3. It's kind of bad. I'd get owned by the bosses if I did that. But that is a lot of HP regen and range. But it's, I think I'd get owned if I did that. I'd definitely get just destroyed, so I could do it. That'd probably be good if I was like engineering, because it also gives plus 8 engineering. But because I'm not playing engineering, it just isn't worth it enough. Even though it does give me a lot of HP regen and stuff. It probably would be worth it though if I was an engineer, but I'm not. We got a lot of scythe dudes spawning in. Be careful. They can do a lot of damage from a good amount of range. And like cut you off with their like long range projectiles. So be careful. Their long range attacks. Picking up all this money. Cutting through all these enemies with my fire wands. Oh god, that took a lot of damage. I ran right into that guy. I was trying to get around him, but I ended up getting like pushed against the corner. And he cut me off. Luckily I could heal through all these fruits though, so it's fine. It is fine. What do I get next? I will get maybe... oh, a bit of range. What's my range now? 75. That's probably good enough for now. I don't think I need to buy any more upgrades for it. I'll get more armor. Anything else good? No. No. I'll take an alien worm. And a scary sausage? Oh, actually... no, I'll take this first. What I'll do is lock this. I'll take a fireball. I haven't gotten any of these in my runs yet. I think I've seen it in like another... when playing another character, but I haven't actually gotten as a mage yet. Which is weird, because I'm literally playing with elemental weapons a bunch, so how have I never seen a fireball yet? But I got one now. It's what does it do? Projectiles explode a hit, and it does burning damage. This is good. Seems good. Also, I get another burning sausage, so my attacks do have an extra chance to do burning. So I wonder, yeah, considering it has 3 of 4, so I assume if you get 4 of these, all these stack their percentage. So if you get 4, it's probably a 100% chance to do burning damage every time you hit. So that could be pretty good. Especially if you get a fried rice. Which I hope I get. So the fireball just kind of floats around you. It doesn't even look like you're holding it or anything. It just kind of floats in front of you. Which is strange. It's just like kind of floating. Well, actually, there's like a hand here. It's just like a little small. It's just kind of covered up by the wands. That's why. There's like a little hand. So there is a fireball. It is in your hand. Like there is a hand. I just couldn't see it very well. So how big is its explosion? Oh, I took a big hit there. I was too busy looking at the fireball's explosion. Oh my god, I'm taking a lot of hits. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Focus, focus, focus. Evasive maneuvers. Oh god, I'm taking even more damage. Please kill these trees. I need the HP regen. The problem is I've been taking a lot of items that reduce how much HP I get from consumables, so they don't actually give me much more anymore. Okay. Ooh. This looks super good. Frozen Heart Unique. I haven't gotten this before. Plus 8 elemental damage, and it gives you plus 5 crit chance. And weapon damage additionally scales with 10% elemental damage. Okay, but burning activates slower. I don't really care about that with just the sheer amount of elemental damage I get, though. But that's amazing. My damage is going to scale for my elemental damage. Nice. Plus a wand, and I'll get a banner, too, as well. That is nice. I really needed, like, a elemental damage focused item. Getting a unique elemental damage item is great. Plus 8 elemental damage. Plus, I don't even think you get plus 8 elemental damage. I'm pretty sure you get more because, you know, the Mage has the little buff that increases how much elemental damage he gets from items. So it's actually more than it should be. So now I'm doing a lot more damage. So now even my wands, which by their base damage is supposed to be pretty low, now they're even doing like a pretty good amount of damage. Getting cut off a little, be careful. Luckily, it didn't get too cut off though, so I'm still fine. I just gotta make sure I pay attention. Because the problem is sometimes when I start talking, I'll start getting so distracted talking that I don't even realize what's happening on the screen, and I start just kind of like autopiloting, just clicking buttons, and just automatically moving. That I'm not like consciously like smartly moving. What I need to do is like be smartly moving, not automatically moving. I need to like pay attention exactly where I'm going. Okay, HP regen, and I'll take a bit of harvesting actually. A bit more money would be good. These two, I'll take this, and alloy next turn, and a little frog. And actually, I think I'm not gonna get icicle actually, because I'm going a lot more on like burning stuff. So even though this is an elemental damage, I'm going too much into burning for it now. Little frog for the extra harvesting and stuff. And I'll get an alloy next wave. Next time I go to the shop. Now we got this little like turret that shoots little elemental damage like lightning bolts, which is cool. Cool. Bit more elemental damage on the screen. Now they've got a little wizard in a tower. Oh, dodge that. Oh, dodge. Ooh, that took a little bit of too much damage there. Unfortunately, I was trying to dodge, but I was a little too late. I'm getting cornered a bit. Let me try to like retreat to the tower so it does a little bit more extra damage. Try to like thin out the crowd using like the wizard tower. Hope it helps out a bit. Hope it helps me do. Ooh, I'm getting super cut off. I need to escape. Super focus mode activate. Focus mode. Focus. Evasive maneuvers. And it's good though. I'm about to be at the boss though, so I need to like be a bit stronger than I am right now. Harvesting or armor. I think I'm gonna take the armor since I'm very close to a boss wave. Reroll another elemental and peacock, which give extra XP, but I'm taking so much damage right now. I don't really want it. I feel like I'll get owned. I could take a clockwork wasp, even though I don't have. Actually, I do have a structure. I have that wizard. It's actually. I was about to say, like, even though I don't have much structures, it's still good for the bit of extra speed since I need it for fight bosses. But actually, I do have a structure because I have this the little Tyler, the little lightning. So it actually works out fully. Okay, now we have the ribcage guys spawning in a lot. Be careful of them. They do have a lot of HP. So they can be quite tanky and can get very close to you because of all that extra health they have. So gotta be careful. Still not as deadly as like the big muscle dudes or like the tentacles or just like any enemy that charges. Or like the big scythe dudes. But the scythe dudes technically are less deadly because even though they are deadly, they are a more deadly unit than most of them. They appear super rarely, so they're actually less deadly because of that. Like they just appear super rare. Like you almost never see the tentacle guy. Not tentacle. You never see the scythe guys. The tentacle guys you see a lot later in the waves. Ooh, I'm getting cut off a bit. This is a perfect location for the wizard tower. I'm really happy it spawned here. It sucks when it spawns at like the edge of the map because it hits so little. But when it spawns to the center, it's like, ooh, that's such a good spawn location. I'm real happy it spawned there. Plus 16% damage, a red damage upgrade is amazing. I went from negative damages to positives. Purple wand. Here's what I'll do. I'll combine these by the purple wand. Then I'll get a snake and a burning. And I got some really... Okay, now we're at the boss. Be careful. This is the boss. This boss summons little things whenever he dashes, which is a little deadly. Also, I probably gotta make sure he doesn't dash into me. That'd probably be quite bad. While simultaneously, I also need to dodge his round. So I probably need to start talking a little less this wave, because I need to really focus. Because I don't think I've actually beat a single boss yet as a mage. Like, I don't think I've gotten past, like, wave 12 yet on a single video as the mage. So I really... Even if I lose this run eventually and don't get to wave 20, I want to at least get past wave 12 as the mage to, like, show that it's possible. So I need to focus up. Focus. Because technically I don't even need to beat the boss. Like, I like to beat the boss because it shows that I have a lot of damage, which is good. But I don't actually have to... No! I was literally going to say, I don't have to beat the boss. I can just survive until the wave ends. That'll be fine enough. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because I just lost there. So that's another restart. Man, I was only like not that many seconds away. The wave was pretty close to ending, so it's a little sad that I died there, but you know, oh well. It's going to be another restart, I guess. Maybe this time I'll get a flamethrower. I'll take a helmet, a wand, and I'll take a coupon too, and another helmet. Now we got the soldier mage. He got his he got his soldier helmet already. And then he has a little snake peeking through the soldier helmet too. It is unfortunate to lose that run because we were really lucky to get like fireball and frozen heart and stuff. So it is unfortunate to lose that run, but you know, this run could be better. You know, we could be getting snowballed this run. So honestly, it could be a better run. We'll never know until we do it, which we're literally doing right now. Okay, make sure to get coupon first since, you know, it gives you discounts. Obviously, you want to buy the discounting item first. I have messed up sometimes on runs where, like, I'll buy, like, every single item in the shop and then buy the coupon, which is really stupid because the coupon should always be bought first since it makes items in the shop cheaper. So obviously, you buy the coupon before you buy anything else. But sometimes, you know, sometimes my brain don't click and, like, recognize that, like, I should probably be buying the coupon first. Sometimes it just, like, forgets. Sometimes it just sees, like a unique, super rare item. It's like, ooh, shiny. Gotta buy that first, even though I should buy it last. Because I need to get the coupon first. Okay, what do I want to get? I'll just get a bit extra speed. And a wand, and a boiling water, too. I'm not getting that many wands. I'm not getting a lot of weapons this run. I'm not getting a lot of elemental ranged weapons that I need, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, taking a bit too much damage there. Hit all these trees, so I have a little health soon. Always like to have a few fruits laying around just in case I need to heal up because I don't got that much HP regen right now. I'll take a bit of HP regen. I'll take a Coming Berserker. I do lose a bit of armor, but I feel like the other stuff outweighs the negatives. And a boiling water, too. Still no new wands, though, which is sad. Shoot all the enemies with my flaming wand projectiles. Pick up all this money. We still don't got any, like, charging guys. Okay, no, now we do. We got the little guys with their skull helmets. Or the little, like, horned helmets. So gotta be careful of those guys. The guys with, like, their, like, face peeled off. Gotta be careful of them. Don't want them charging right into me. Or maybe they don't even need to charge into me because I end up charging right into them and let them hit me for free. That was a little bad. I do need to pay a bit more attention. Sometimes I do just run into enemies. A bit more armor for that 21% less damage taken. And the laser good. 6% speed. Ooh, purple flamethrower. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. That's going to be some crazy damage. So I'll save it and get it next turn. I'm slightly off. I'm only 10 money off. Next turn, I'm about to get that amazing flamethrower. Oh, I wasn't paying attention there for a second. Got hit. Let me get a fruit real quick from the tree so I can heal back up. Oh, I'm getting cut off though, so I'm not going to get it yet. Let me circle back around. Ooh, those things hit me. I'm super low in health. Please pick up a fruit. Please break the tree. Okay, now I'm good. Healed back up. Ooh, I'm getting cut off. Be careful of that. Yeah, my damage is just... Unfortunately, this run is going kind of bad because my damage is just so low. Because I'm getting, like, no weapons. Like, I've gotten a flamethrower now. I'm about to get a flamethrower now. But I've just been not getting, like, a single, like, new wand for, like, a while. Luckily, I got this flamethrower now, though, so it should be a lot better. Oh, now I'm getting wands, though, so actually it's kind of fine now. Now it's getting good. Now I'm actually getting the stuff I need. Okay, I'll get an energy bracelet. Actually, yeah, I'll get an energy bracelet. Now we got a cool flamethrower to burn up all the enemies. Apply a lot of burn. Though it does have slightly less range in comparison to a wand, though, so I gotta be careful of that. Oh, we have the scythe guy spawning in. Be careful. Don't let them spawn projectiles right on top of me. I would like to get a second flamethrower. That'd be nice. It'd be cool to get a second one. Ooh, I'm getting cut off a little. Let me escape. And don't get hit by those projectiles. I'm cutting it close with some of these enemies. Like, I'm barely squeezing by something. Ooh, that's a lot of damage there. Eat this fruit. Nice. Back to full health. And a wave end. What do we have now? A bit more HP regen. And another one. And a blood leech. And then an energy bracelet next turn. Wave 8. Few waves before the boss, so I need to get my damage really high. So I can deal with the boss. Plus deal with all just the random enemies that spawn at the same time. Because oftentimes, it's not really the boss that's killing you. Like, the boss does kill you. If it's the right boss, you know, it can do a lot of damage with attacks. But the reason why it's able to often do a lot of damage with attacks... Oh my god. That is... How did I do that? That was crazy. I just ran straight right into those guys. That's another restart, I guess. I mean, that run wasn't going that good anyway. That was kind of that was a bad run. Let's just say that was a bad run, you know. You know, I was getting, like, barely any weapons. So that was an okay restart anyway. It wasn't really that good of a run. But what I was saying is, actually, the problem with the bosses isn't as much of their attacks by themselves. Like, sometimes it is. But it's actually because there's so many enemies that the enemies kind of, like, corral you into the boss's projectiles. Because you're running away from the enemies, so you end up running from the enemies into the boss projectiles. So it's honestly, the problem is just there being a lot of enemies on screen. That's what makes the boss harder. Like, if the boss by itself would be kind of easy. Because you'd easily dodge its projectiles once you learn it. The problem is just all the other enemies, you know, crowding you into the boss. Especially when the boss, like, starts running away and you're trying to, like, kill the boss. Because then you have to, like, chase after the boss. And chasing after the boss on low health ends up leading to you getting hit by enemies that you run into. Ice cube. Nice. And a sharp bullet. Sharp bullet lets me apply more flames to enemies because I'm going to pierce through the enemies and, you know, hit more enemies, which applies more flames. Especially because I got Burning Snake, which means every enemy that gets hit by flames will, you know, apply another flame, or burning, which means I'm technically applying 4 burning when I hit 2 enemies, as long as there's other enemies nearby. Oh, we got this, like, guy with, like, green stuff on his back. He did not die in time, so I didn't get to steal it, though. Elemental damage. A ice cube plus icicle plus weird ghost. So now we got the ice cube for that bit of extra damage whenever we hit an enemy for the first time. Unfortunately, it is only for the first time. Like, it'd be amazing if every time you hit an enemy with elemental damage, they take more damage. for temporarily for a few seconds, because then you'd be able to constantly apply it to the boss and stuff, which would be amazing. Unfortunately, it only works on the first time, so not as good. But still, like, nice. You know, still fits the elemental run. It helps you do a little bit of extra damage. Helps you kill enemies quicker. What do we get? Attack speed. Plus an icicle and a weird ghost. I need to heal up though, because I only got 1 HP. Be careful not to have enemies run into me while I'm healing back up. Also, I need to find like a tree or something too, probably, to help heal, since I don't have that much HP regen right now. Be very careful to charging enemies. Like, one single enemy that charging into me is my death with how low my health is right now. Well, now it's a bit better. Now I'm back to like 10, so it's probably not an insta-death, but it would get me super low again. There's a tree, so hopefully that can heal me. Though I can't get to it though, because the enemies are surrounding it. And I probably won't get to it, because the wave's ending right now. Okay, I'll take 2 armor. And 8% damage. And a coupon, plus none of these. Plus charcoal. I'm a bit more like an ice mage. I got the ice cube, plus my guy has like ice coming off him, plus he has like 2 icicles. This is a lot more like an ice mage than a fire mage like the other ones were. Than my previous runs, which are a lot more like fire mage stuff. This is the ice mage. All we gotta do is get the heart of ice now. Now he like the perfect like ice mage. A tree? I like how the enemies will start to glow blue after getting hit by the ice cube effect. It makes them look cool. It looks cool. And it makes them like easy to see. Easy to see like who's affected. A lot of attack speed there. Ooh, plus 2 elemental damage. Toxic sludge, that's good. And another wand. And I'll just buy alien eyes. It doesn't really fit, but you know, I keep seeing it and I kind of want it. It just looks cool. Plus, now my guy looks stupid. He looks kind of funny. Like, look at my guy now. He has these little alien eyes now. He's like the 8-eyed mage. He needs 8 eyes so he can see all angles. He knows the perfect area to shoot his wand at. He needs an eye for every single wand he has. You know, each eye is linked to a different wand. I'll be at the scythe, guys. Be careful. My speed is pretty low right now. I haven't gotten a lot of speed upgrades. In fact, I think I have upgrades that make me lose speed. So I definitely would like to bump it back up. Need to get a little bit more speed. A lot of HP regen there. And attack speed or speed? I'll take the attack speed, honestly. Wisdom plus a coupon. Nice. And a little frog. 2. Be careful, don't let the muscle guys run right into you. That can be dangerous. They can do a lot of damage. As you saw from like that run that like went so stupid like that. How did that run was going so good just for me like walk right to the bottom of the map and have like 3 dudes like all run into me at the same time and instantly kill me in like a few seconds, and I did like nothing to dodge because I was like having a brain fart for a second. That was sad because that run was going kind of good. And then the run with the boss, like all that stuff was a little sad, but you know, hopefully this run's going to go good. Like, it's going decent. It's not going too bad. If I can get like a snowball or something, that'll really bring the run back up. Or just a bunch more wands so I can start upgrading my wands a bit more because they are still kind of low level. So they aren't doing that much damage. So I'd like a little bit more upgrades to it. That also I need a lot more speed. Well, campfire lowers my speed, but also I want the elemental damage though. And I'll take a snake. Speed is very low though, which is dangerous. But we still got like 2 waves before the boss, so we still have time to bump it back up before the boss occurs. Got a lot of the fish guys coming. Be careful not to run into them. My damage is kind of low. Like, it's decent enough still to clear through them, but the enemies are starting to clump up a lot more, so I would like to bring my damage up before the boss wave, because you don't want a million enemies to be on the screen while you're trying to kill the boss. Makes it a lot harder to fight. Oh, I'm getting cut off a little. Took a bit of damage. So I should be fine, though. Though I do have a lot less armor this run than some of my other runs, so I have to be a lot more careful, because I'm not going to block as much as I did in other runs. Hug the corner of the screen, the edge of the screen, so I don't get hit. That guy almost charged right into me. That could have been deadly. What will I get? I'll take 3 armor. Now I have 5 armor, so 25% less damage. And an icicle. Plus a dangerous bunny for a free reroll and a snake. Campfire and a campfire and a wand. And a blood leech will also be good to keep. Okay, next wave should be like a horde wave or a boss wave or something, so I gotta be real careful of that. Probably bring my speed up too. The problem is I'm about to buy a campfire. Campfires literally lower your speed even more, so actually I'm kind of doing the exact opposite than like increasing my speed. I'm actually lowering it. But hopefully I'll get like an item to like make up for that. That, or if I level up, I get like a plus 9% speed thing. That could also help me. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Don't let myself get charged right into like I did right there. That was unfortunate. That did a lot of damage in only 1 hit. I do not have much armor. I mean, I have like enough to like reduce damage by 25%, but even with a 25% damage reduction, they still do crazy damage. They still like half my health in like a single hit, which is pretty bad. Oh, I'm getting super cut off there. Run, run, run. It's getting really dangerous. I'm not killing these enemies fast enough. They're really cluttering up the screen. Whoops, didn't actually hit it. Plus 3 armor, plus 10% attack speed. Campfire, a wand, and a blood leech. I did not get any more speed. Instead, I got less speed. Oh, a snowball. That's really good. A snowball's amazing. Plus a wand. Plus a scared sausage soon. It was very unfortunate that I did not get any more speed. This is a little dangerous. Especially against this guy. This guy's going to suck having super low speed. He's going to run right. This is like the worst guy to fight with super low speed. Well, not the worst. He is pretty predictable. But he's pretty bad to be fighting with super low speed. I'm definitely going to die. Why did I buy so many upgrades that lowered my speed when I literally said I need speed for the boss? Man, that was like the worst one. Why couldn't I have gotten like the weird like Cthulhu guy or whatever who like spawns stuff around you? That guy's way easier to dodge with low speed. I got perhaps one of the worst guys for low speed. Well, that's going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully next video will be the one where I actually beat with the Mage on Danger Level 5, or at least beat the first boss. Well, bye.